The face of God always lies hidden in the face of your brother, of your sister, in the face of your neighbor, in the face of the person that is crying out for help, in the person that is seated next to you or standing next to you, the person that you live with, the person that you work with, the person that you have met on the street. The face of Jesus, the face of God is always hidden in the face of that person. And when Jesus talks about expressing love for God, what he means is that this love can only be true, authentic, if it is first of all expressed to our neighbor, to that person. When you love that neighbor, when you love that person that you meet on the street, when you love that person that is poor, that is crying out for help, it is actually God himself that you love, because his face is hidden in the face of that person. And when Jesus talks about love for neighbor, he says, love your neighbor, but love that neighbor as you love yourself. Meaning that you cannot do to your neighbor, to the other person, what you wouldn't want done to you. That you only do to the other only that which you would want done to you. And that is how you express love for the other person, for your neighbor. And when you do that, it is actually love for God that you express. We cannot separate God from others. You cannot separate God from yourself. God is part of us. When the scriptures talk about being created in the image and likeness of God, this means that God has made himself visible and evident in the life that we live ourselves. That God is part of the journey that we walk ourselves. He is not somebody that is far from our world. And the only way that we acknowledge that divine presence in ourselves and where we are is through the love that we express towards the person next to us, the person that we meet on the street, that stranger. Loving yourself and loving the other is like the same thing. The same love that you express towards yourself should be the same that you express towards the other. In the end, it is the same love that we're talking about. You don't express a different love towards yourself and a different love towards the other. Then you are taking away something from the concept of love. So when you love yourself, that love that you express towards yourself, Jesus is saying, express the same love towards the other. And that is how you love God. Because God cannot be separated from the other. Many people today talk about their love for God, but then they are sitting on broken relationships. They talk about their commitment to the church, but then they can't reconcile with their brother, with their sister. Some of us come from what we can call broken homes, in the sense that things are not right at home in the family. Things are just broken. It's not just cups and plates that are broken. It's not just window panes that are broken. Even the way our relationships are also broken. Everything is just broken. But when we come to church, we want to talk about love. We want to talk about justice. We want to talk about peace. We want to talk about our love for God, our commitment to the church. But what about where we are? What about where we're coming from? Do these things that we talk about have roots where we are? It's a challenge. So in other words, we cannot talk about our commitment to the life of God if we cannot resolve the issues that we have with our brothers and sisters where we are. Then our love for God is not authentic. It is not genuine.